There we go.
There. That console. Come on, Aether. Time to go home. Yes.
Whoa.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Aether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Is that it? Right. Nothing else in here?
The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the Ten are now clear to us. Here, this must be the vision that Chief Carlos saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived.
You were screaming. Oh, okay. Is that why?
Please, Aloy, come here. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Damn right.
Visions have changed.
It's a White House, guys.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people.
Oh.
Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Yep. Salute. It's bopping to the music, man.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you.
Okay.
In your mission.
You're coming with me? Okay. I don't mind that, Kotalo.
Whatever is left of my life.
Damn.
It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe. There's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
How did he know that?
A friend of yours. Should be interesting.
Okay.
All right. I need to get Aether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
We have some new side missions now. That's great. I do want to see if they have shops in here.
Your spear shall lead us. There's the Outlander who saved the cool roots.
For a covert
False
operation
courage
deep
won't
within
win
the
today.
rainforest.
Can I ask you something? Of course. The locator beacon on the recordings has led me to others, but the signal doesn't always travel very far.
You're lucky that the old ones speak to you. I wish I could hear their call.
Hey,
I'm sure I can learn much.
Mm-hmm. Buy them. Okay. Oh, I can trade in. Oh. Might as well go for the tremor tusk. Right? Oh, okay.
More voices saved.
That's cool.
I'll see if...
If they can't face these machines, they're not worth. Regala will strike soon.
I could earn Blood of the Ten, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No,
We don't know that, yeah.
he joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
You said Cavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children.
Damn.
And then their children.
I'm sorry.
I
You're
tried to vent
you're a
my grief on the
survivor, man.
battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
If Cavo joined Regala's rebellion, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and it's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept, even with my support.
But you have to try. I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held.
So we'll start if we free the prisoner. Maybe they'll know where Cavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
I'll
I
meet
have
you
some
there.
other things to...
I'll wait for you. We'll make our way. Until then.
The arena. Come on.
Guess it would be nice to have a friend there.
That settles it then.
What is this area?
Okay. But you should know that I got some
Her blade be bright.
The tribe has asked so much of her already.
Champion, I fear we must lean on your strength and generosity again.
Just tell it to her straight, Ducka. The tribe needs the arena. She's our only hope to getting it open again.
You need the arena? But the cool root's over.
That's true, but we also use the arena to boost the tribe's morale.
We use it for training. Herd in machines so our soldiers can experience the
Okay.
glory of the kill and a
So opening the arena. Oh, the arena. It's a different. Huh. Okay. You have a side mission here. 2 of them. And let's actually return to the base for now.
Guess I need to head southeast to find that roller back. And I think I saw a herd of bristlebacks not far from here.
Save that one. There's 2 more there, yeah. We can come back anytime. Okay. I did not know we can fast travel to any point. Not just the thing itself, like the campfires, so that's good. Wait, what? Oh. Another rumor? Perhaps? Rumor.
Nice. Well, they definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed.
I've got something to tell
I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
Do I really want to do this now? You know what? They'll appear in another time, so.
Stay alert, soldier. I've got nothing to.
If you walk by, you'll
What?
miss out on a good trade.
Don't have much to say right now, Chip.
I'll put these in my pack.
What is happening right now? Okay. Let's continue on to the base. Hi guys. How are you doing here?
Like this? Oh,
Whoa.
you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
That's cool.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Oh my god.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. Might want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I love seeing them again.
Glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Feel like something happened already in this area, huh?
Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
The old ones fed off livestock a little too much for my liking.
Some of them ate more like the Utaru. Call themselves vegetarians.
From what I'm reading, all the old ones wanted to eat was this stuff called chocolate.
Show me more.
Why not? Alright, we still haven't done this, so just not mind that.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
I thought we're gathering a team here, yeah.
What do you think of our squad?
They seem eager to fight. Though I admit it is strange to see an Utaru in the ranks. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
Oh, come on.
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Perhaps I am mistaken.
We're gonna break all those stereotypes, man.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit I find them hard to grasp.
From the heavens,
From the
yeah.
heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Not yet.
What did Chief Akaro say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal.
Indeed.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people.
Yeah.
Door's always open here.
I will. May the 10 walk with you.
Okay. Talk with Aaron. We haven't talked to him in a while.
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right.
Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them.
I love
bad,
that a lot of people are gaining the
wrap my head around
focus.
most of it, but
It's
I
a
never really
cool
understood how you were ever able to
addition
find
to
my
the
sister
story.
back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. How are you settling in?
Yeah, Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
You what?
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah, break those stereotypes, man.
Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
Another one? Okay.
So Talana came by the base?
I'm more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I have to go.
I guess it...
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. So, training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training. Mostly.
Yeah.
Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already.
Of course. Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Ayla's going through some stuff.
You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Katalo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite
I guess she'll tell us when she... How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Think you can hold the...
If Aaron's... we'll be fine.
Then...
looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. I've been meaning to ask. You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. When the Karja, they burned our fields. Took those who were too weak to make the trip back to
be sacrificed.
I was helping the healers back then. As the chorus was divided, others believed that, and while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data and showed me how to use the It's not easy, but...
That's good to hear. You've spoken with Kotalo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
It wasn't easy.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn?
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could
Oh,
regain
she
control
did
of our lands
put
with
plants, so...
terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
Utaru.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people.
I come from my grandmother. I moved to the when the red.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna... There's so many talking. I can't.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
So, how does a tribe like warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, but Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after, but some veterans...
I believe I've met them. Right.
I shall return.
Alright. Like we've talked to them enough, right? Let's go to Gaia.
I am pleased you have returned, and I see you have recovered Aether. Please proceed with the merge.
What is this one?
Afterwards, I have a matter to discuss with you.
Examine.
Gaia, what is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome.
To this dome of
I will
yours.
transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them.
Mm-hmm. Collectibles. That's what I'll be doing in the free time.
Restore the display.
Can you talk to Gaia alone? Oh, okay. Whoa. That's cool.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the subfunctions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Let's do Aletheia.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could be the Zenith. The Zenith. Zeniths? Yeah, Zeniths.
Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Is silence.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Come on, Gaia.
Okay. And what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance.
Oh, come on, Gaia.
Perhaps
you should know that.
Can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
That's good.
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
I like that.
Fine. Go grab your things.
I need allies for Aloy.
In case you need to upgrade your gear.
Nice. We actually should talk to her, Gaia.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Aaron to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss?
How's Katalo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure he will be. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land god in an effort to understand. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it. Varl and Zoe seem to like...
Indeed. Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Aaron handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty.
Aaron is he's a clown, man. He's a clown.
Well, good thing
I
we
love
have
him.
extras, I guess. So this facility, it was meant to oversee the
For the local... Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So the Hades Proving Lab, where it used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too. Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories.
Your friend?
Yes, though I am glad.
She was okay with that. Thanks, Gaia. So, a while back, I discovered another AI there. One not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic state, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about—
No. From the data on your focus, it seems an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request. I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Well, that's too bad.
It's a lot to talk
So
about.
I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions.
Yes, to observe.
That would have been...
It may still be possible should you find it.
I'll keep a lookout. The processor Aether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost. However, such conditions would see an increase in...
But they wouldn't have, so I guess...
Yes. Levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, as automated machinery, it is possible the vehicle was part...
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them.
Mm-hmm.
So, the greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations. At all resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
How did you figure out that the
key came with from silence?
Why?
Because
which would take...
Correct. So that you're with that. I simply... Because it was serious with...
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided.
Yes. Weather patterns in the...
Well, that's a relief.
I will...
I'll be off.
Farewell. For now.
That was a lot to take in. That's why I was skipping through them. You don't want to keep that very long. Okay. Talk to Varl.
I was able to unlock another room in the main
Oh, really?
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Which one? This one? Oh.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy.
Hmm.
I believe they wanted private accommodations.
Oh.
I see.
Look at these two.
That looks like one of the Utaru's land gods. Like the one we killed in the sacred cave. I'm not sure I'll ever fully understand, but seeing something that represents life and prosperity turned into a weapon, it couldn't have been easy for Zoe.
There it is.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Farzena's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
Oh, look at this. I love this.
Looks like Arendt and Katalo moved their stuff in. Huh. The door's unlocked now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad. There's data here. Another room. What for?
Switch to a private log. Switch to a private log.
Whoa.
Okay, so...
Have we been here?
Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark.
Ethan
A couple of
Reed.
flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
How do we open that door, though? Yep, that's enough. We are running out of stuff.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
I think it's this one, right?
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room.
Oh.
Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Yeah. That's cool.
This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy.
Yeah, Vishav was... I thought it was gonna be like an ally of us.
When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Vishav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance. My old spear.
Oh.
Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now.
It does.
When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the sub-functions, defeat Forzineth, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud.
Yeah. Anything else I'm missing? What was the other door that opened? That's the exit.
Strange.
No, it's not that one.
Aloy, something the matter?
You said you set up.
I did. News before we sat.
We're just gonna run through this real quick.
You
to I tried. You said to not before what when all our enemy. I went back to Plainsong. It didn't feel like I'd truly.
Is that when you became?
I thought then you came. I could either.
I'm glad. Right.
Is it true?
Maybe. We'll be careful. We will.
Okay, that's good. So there's only one more door lock. I think this was the lock room that they were talking about, so I think we're all good. Let's talk to Farl.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Aaron. Oh, I hope Aaron stays alive throughout the whole game. Now I kind of feel like he's gonna die, but I don't want to see that.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Whoa, did they really kill one of them? What? Did they really?
Well, that takes the keg.
Oh, so there's a weakness to them. I didn't see that coming. It would be that easy.
See if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than I know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
I mean, she got took down by one of them. Look at the snow. Look at this.
Snowflakes on my lashes. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield.
Yeah.
But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it
Hello,
come and go
Verbena?
at will.
What do you have for me?
But it's gone now.
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset.
Well, go do your
Can
thing.
we call off this pointless
I'll wait
search
here.
already?
They
Let's
also
not forget
destroyed
who
one
let
of
it slip
this.
away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
Forge is brand. What a mess.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Wait.
An Oseram with a focus.
Okay. Hmm.
Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
How did they get a focus? What? We need this weapon, Aloy.
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
There's snow everywhere, Aloy.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
Why?
Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Okay. Look at the snow. Look at that. Wow. I love that so much. Whoa. What is this?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh, okay. So we'll save here. This is gonna be it for today. I appreciate you guys for joining me and playing with me this beautiful game right now. So thank you guys for joining me. I will re-upload all of those VODs on my YouTube channel, Super Sad Moran. Same name as my Twitch channel and same profile picture, so you should be she should be easy to find with that. So thank you guys for joining me, and we're gonna be playing more tomorrow, Sunday, for Horizon Forbidden West. So that will be it for today. Thank you guys for joining me again, and peace out. Ooh.